Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. We're in beautiful White Point Garden in Charleston, South Carolina. It's a beautiful day here, and I hope it's the same wherever it greets you. Now, there's a lot going on in Charleston today. We're repairing our streets, we're working on our edifices, we're repairing utilities all over the place, but there's not a lot of tourism going on. The vendors on the street say as much as 40% is what tourism is off right now based on last year's crowd, and last year's crowd was a slim crowd too. Now, when we asked the city tourism officials about it, in precursor to any official number that's going to be available at the end of the year, they simply replied, it's slow, very slow. The question we're asking everybody is, what's causing the tourism slump in Charleston? Is it those 3 storms in a row that we got October after October after October, September this year? At the beginning of every fall tourism season, it seems like we're getting hit with a major storm or the threat of a major storm, scaring everybody off. Or is there something else going on? What else could be going on? Well, you don't notice it unless you get down on the streets and you're here on a regular basis. There's somebody missing from town. You know who's not here? Our international visitors. Walk through the city streets and you hear the languages of the world, but not this season. Our French speakers, our Spanish speakers, our Portuguese speakers, our Japanese speakers, our Norwegian speakers, they're all missing. They're not on the streets. And with exception of the German cruise ship that comes in and on a regular basis, there's no international customers in Charleston this season. Where have they gone? And keep in mind, this is a plush city with the amenities to please anyone. And the aristocracy of Americans' capitalism, this is their playground, and they're not showing up to play either. Why are they staying away? Few visitors that we have had from around the world that have come in since the 2016 election have said directly to those of us they come in contact with, what's going on here? Is everything all right? And we assure them, calm down, calm down. This is what freedom looks like. You get to wreck the car when you're free people. Well, Mr. Trump's Islamophobia and his current tax policy is having a direct impact on the welfare of my fair city. Tourism is a luxury industry. It's the best thing anybody does, even the wealthy. And right now, the wealthy, they're holding their dollars. They're not coming into the city. They're telling us by their actions what they think about Mr. Trump and Mr. Trump's economic and tax policies. And our international visitors, they're almost completely out of the picture. I find them nowhere. If you see them, bring them forward. But their ideas and their concerns, well, Mr. Trump tweeting repeatedly and continually his disdain for anybody not like the others. Well, why would they show up here in America's holy city? So for those of us in the service industry, in the tourism business, I'm a tour guide, we ask you the question, don't you think economic policy and social policy have a direct impact on the daily lives of people? It may not be making a difference to you out in Iowa, but Mr. Trump's words are surely impacting the health and the welfare of the city of Charleston. We're an international city and our brothers and sisters are staying away. We're a rich man's vacation spot and the rich folks are staying away. If you're not paying attention, there's something going on in our country and Mr. Trump's at the center of it.